Hey YouTube, it is 7:30 in the morning and I have been up since 5:15 and doing research and taking care of business, and I am amped. Things that I want to talk about. First of all, I think that part of the reason that I've been it's been harder for me to get into everything in the last probably 2 weeks. I think that I talked a little bit about it. I think that there's just a lot of pushing of boulders and it's wearing me down and stuff, but I think that I have not been grateful enough for all the things I have already accomplished and all the people who've already helped me to get here and to the level of comfort and success that I already have. So I do want to say I've been changing my attitude, and I am very, very grateful for all the things that I already have. That doesn't stop me from wanting more. I am human, but it does put things into a better perspective. It's one thing to want more and to always want more, and that then there's never any kind of satisfaction. It's another thing to be like, you know what? Life is pretty good. I'm happy to be alive. Let's start there. I'm happy to be healthy. I'm happy to have a roof over my head and water and food and a blanket on my bed. Not everyone has these things. So I'm doing pretty well. So that's the first thing I wanted to say. Second thing I wanted to say is, oh my God, that was serious. On a lighter note, I actually was thinking, I wish I'd started recording. I just got out of the shower, so I'm all still wet. But I wish I'd started recording how often I do these without pants on. You never know, but it's kind of a fun statistic for me. Maybe I will start recording that. Anyway, third thing, DTSS and Brisk doing work. We're coming up with a strategy for how to get more affiliates. We're thinking, I don't remember if I said this yesterday, if I thought of it yesterday after my talk, but we're going to start entering into international markets. Wildly lower prices for advertising. I'm sure that there are people that are just as hungry, and then it's less for advertising. And if we start there and come to America, we're going to keep going in Washington and Florida, but we can start anywhere. And if we're going to be getting a similar kind of percentage off of sales, then it doesn't matter if we start here or there. So we're going to start somewhere else, I think. Third thing is, I really, really, really it's been reiterated a number of times as I've been reading and researching, we have to get into podcasts. I want to get into an Alexa skill and podcasts. That is the future. VR is the future. I don't know how to incorporate our skills into VR yet, but that's going to have to happen at some point. So that's the plan there. We're going to continue to use LinkedIn just as a free area. Instead of putting any money into it, because 2 or 3 strikes, you're out, LinkedIn. I don't even know how much to bid to get somebody to click. And that doesn't even mean there's any kind of conversion. It's just one click and I couldn't get it. So disproportionately not useful. So going to stick with Instagram, Facebook, blogging, and we got to get podcasts going here. I just probably gonna have to start by doing Skype calls and that sort of thing, so that I can bring people in that are experts in the field. I think what I want to do is I actually want to do staffing, job searches, interviews, that sort of thing. I don't know if I'm sure there are podcasts out there about that already, but maybe there's not Alexa skills yet. Maybe there's not whatever Google shtick is yet. So I gotta jump in on that. I think we can be the first. Maybe we can make an impact, provide disproportionate value for our podcast, and then potentially people will be interested in joining our jam. So there you have it. I think that's it. Be inspired. Be disciplined. Go get some YouTube.